Hi there, my name is Andres from Stake. One of the key breakthrough of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency is the ability to exchange value without a third party. One of the main consensus mechanisms used to achieve this is called proof of stake. Today we're going to cover what is proof of stake. If you enjoyed this content, please consider to like and subscribe. We do appreciate it. Now, let's get to it. Without a third party like Visa or MasterCard, cryptocurrency networks need to verify transactions and make sure that nobody is double spending. To accomplish this, they use something called consensus mechanism, which is basically a system that allows all the computers inside a crypto network to agree into which transactions are legitimate. There are several types of consensus mechanism. One of the most well-known is called proof of work, which is used by Bitcoin, where computers on the network compete to solve a mathematical puzzle, and the first one to solve it gets to create the next block in the ledger. This process is called mining, and the computers that do it are called miners. The newer consensus mechanism is called proof of stake, run by Ethereum, Polygon, Cosmos, and many more. Instead of having computers compete with each other in order to solve a mathematical puzzle and spend a lot of energy in doing so as in proof of work, in proof of stake, the system relies on stake that a user holds in the system to determine who gets to create the next block. The more stake a user holds, the more likely they are to be chosen to create the next block. There's also an element of randomness into who gets chosen to create the next block in order to incentivize the decentralization of the network. When a validator creates a block, the rewards can come either from the issuance of the coin in form of inflation or by transaction fees. So how can we maintain the security of a proof-of-stake network? Well, in order to participate, validators have to put up a stake within the network in the form of capital. So if they misbehave by either sending a fraudulent transaction or not completing the transaction if they are selected, they can get penalized by slashing, which is basically cutting some of their stake, which is the money that they put in the protocol in order to participate in the validation. One of the main advantages of proof of stake to proof of work is the energy consumption, because in proof of work, every computer is competing with each other in order to solve a mathematical puzzle first. So you can imagine all that energy being used in order to participate and become the one that validates the transaction. You don't have all these computers competing with each other and spending all this enormous amount of energy to become the next validator. In short, proof of stake is a consensus mechanism used to verify transactions and secure the network. It offers key benefits over proof of work, including and perhaps especially the much less energy consumption. That's all for today. Thanks for listening. Till the next one.